welcome to Lety Does Patreon Update, October 2017. Yep, it's the middle of October, and as you can see, there's a lot to go over, so let's get started. So I'm going to be changing up the format of these videos for this month, because usually I do everything that came out last month, and then everything that came out this month. But this time around, I'm just going to do everything that came out for this tier last month, and what's coming out for that tier this month, and so on, and you'll figure it out. Starting with my Doers of Stuff Plus, which is my $5 tier. Oh, neat. Sounded bad. So, my Doers of Stuff Plus, which is my $5 tier. And that gets you my photo set A. And last month's photo set A was my Clara photo set, also known as my sexy teacher photo shoot, because, you know, I wanted to do something back to school theme. And if this shirt looks familiar to you, that's probably because I posted a bunch of preview pics of the photo set on my Instagram, which you should totally be following me on, by the way. And this is also the same shirt that Clara wore in the Caretaker episode. Yep, this is the exact same model of shirt that Clara wore. Obviously, this isn't the same shirt that Jenna Coleman wore, but I like squeezing cool little things into there. Like this little guy that I squeezed into the photo set as well, if you look carefully. But enough about that, that's last month's stuff. This month's photo set A is my Jean Grey photo set. Now I know what you're thinking. Lety, didn't you already do a Jean Grey photo set last month? Well, yes, but more on that later. Long story short, that photo set's more of Jean Grey waking up and getting ready for her day, and this month's photo set is more of Jean Grey going out in her full costume. So I put on my full costume and walked around downtown Long Beach, looking like a total dork. And I'm not gonna put this on right now because pretty much at some point in the photo set, Jean Grey stops to eat some ice cream and things get messy. Really messy. Messy enough to damage the suit, which is why I'm not putting it on right now. But that photo set is actually already up on my Patreon if you want to go ahead and pledge as my Doer of Stuff Plus. And yeah. And now on to my Doers of Stuff Plus, which is my tier where you can get mail. So in my last Patreon update, I had mentioned that I ended up sending the August mail with the September mail since I was just so late on it. And I'm actually changing up my format for how I do the mail, but this is what I sent out for August. I'm just gonna show off the letter real quick. And then of course I sent along a little doodle of my day of me just trying to find meaning in my life with Shaggy and him wondering why he has to listen to it. So for September's mail, I got my own little postcards made. And on this side, I can write a little letter on the front that I'm going to show you really briefly. Put a little kiss on it too. And then on the back, I drew a little doodle. And if you can't tell what this is, it's supposed to be a Metroid trying to get a hug from Samus, but I'm not a great artist. So I didn't super change this up last month. The letter portion is actually going to be typed from now on. And I'm still gonna, like, custom write each one, but my hand is hurting from writing, like, 40 letters each month, so each one is still gonna be custom, and I'm still gonna sign the back and stuff. And, of course, there is still going to be a little doodle or whatever else I think is cool. And if you're wondering why I have some extra mail, it's because someone wrote a very real-looking fake address. So just a PSA to everyone that signs up for this tier. If you don't want mail, just write, "Please no mail," as your address. Don't write a fake address just to fool me. But yeah, that's it, and on to the next tier. I think I forgot to mention, but this month's mail is going to be some variation of that postcard thing. All mail from now on is going to be some variation of the postcard thing. And now on to my Doers of Stuff plus tier, which is the tier that gets you my photo set B. So I think I already mentioned it earlier, but last month's photo set B was also my Jean Grey photo set. Just not in this full outfit that didn't show up until the end. It was in a piece of fan art that I really liked, and for that, I wore this shirt. So again, last month's photo set was of Jean Grey waking up and getting ready for her day. And apparently, the only thing she wears to sleep is this shirt and her underwear. So if you want to wake up with Jean Grey and join her in the shower, you can go ahead and check that out on my Patreon, because it's last month's photo set and it's already up. So for this month's photo set B, I'm going to be going down to Red Rock National Conservation Area and doing a nature photo shoot that's going to be something similar to my Death Valley or my Inyo photo shoots. And I'm going to be wearing this shirt I found that I really like. So I actually found this shirt at a thrift store, and I thought it was really cute because it has these cool yellow patterns that I think are going to really contrast with the red of the environment. And the other thing that I really like about it is it's really sheer, see? You can almost totally see my face, so you know that's totally gonna come into play. So again, I'm going to Red Rock next week, so you can expect that photo shoot up on my Patreon around then. And now on to my Doers of Stuff 4X+, which is my private story tier. And I don't have anything that I can show off for that, but I'm going to be putting some preview pics that I posted on my story last month up here. So one major piece of news is how my system works right now is that if you're on that tier, you can follow me on Snapchat and see what I post there for about 24 hours, or you can go on my Discord and see everything I've posted for the entire month. But starting in November, I am no longer going to be using Snapchat. I'm actually going to be moving over to Instagram just because that's easier for me. But again, that only concerns you if you are pledging on that tier. And moving on from that, I only have 2 tiers above that, which are my Doers of Stuff Plus Squared and my Doers of Stuff 6-tuple Plus. Both of which will get you a subscription to get some cool Lety swag. So pledging as my Doer of Stuff Plus Squared gets you cool little mementos from my life, and being my Doer of Stuff 6-tuple Plus additionally gets you a photo book. And I now have 2 people pledging on that tier, so maybe I'll have an example for you next month. And that concludes Lety Does Patreon Update October 2017. But stay right there, because we're about to start Lety Does Patreon Update November 2017. And for that, I need an outfit change. Oops, I forgot about this. Greetings, 'tis I, Hela, the goddess of death. And not just Lety, wearing a black tank top, and a foam helmet, and a fake sword. Death, 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 death! That was Shaggy, by the way. And that's Hobo over there. And I am Hela, the goddess of death. Or at least I'm going to be cosplaying as Hela at this month's LA Comic Con and in one of next month's photo sets. And for those of you wondering, I did not make these because I'm not that talented. But someone who is that talented is the Potion Mistress, and she's the one who made these for me, and I'll be linking to her Etsy store in the description below. So one big problem is I don't know if I'll be able to put together the whole outfit in time, because this is all I have right now. I'm still waiting for the suit to come in, and after that, I still have to go and do my alterations, so I don't know if I'll be wearing it at LA Comic Con, but I will definitely be wearing it in next month's photo set. But of course, if things don't pan out for Hela to be at LA Comic Con, you can still expect Lety to be there. Jab, 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 jab. I have way too much fun with this sword, but that's all I got for you for this month. So thank you all so much for liking and subscribing. And please go check out my Patreon by clicking that card up there. And I will see you next time. And death to Asgard! Ding.
And I am Harashaki, and I won't be at LA Comic Con. But, just to Asgard and stuff.
Let's see. So, I went here, and I went here, and I horribly hurt my ankle on top of this mountain here. Oh, hey everyone! Thank you so much for watching this video. If you like what you saw, you could subscribe to my channel by clicking that circle button up there. Or you can find some more of my videos over here, and you can find my socials, or check out my Patreon by clicking that square button down there. See ya! Shuggy, did you have fun on the trip?